Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Evil Genius. Just in case you're wondering what the noise is in the background, I have my AC on because it's incredibly warm, and so I really feel the need to cool down. Been a really warm last few days, and yeah. Okay. Allow them to be muscle only. Up.
A minion is starting.
Allow these to be science minions. Okay. Now what was I going to do with this one? Was it the science one? Deception, muscle. Right, and that is what I was going to do. Drill for ammo on the world stage as well as gather intel. Okay. Oh, that's fine. 100,000 isn't really going to be a big deal. I feel like
has attracted the forces of justice.
I feel like we're going to be getting rather close to the end. So before I do, or if I feel like we're getting too close, I would like to try and get rid of some of these super agents. Once we have done Heavy Metal Queen, because she's someone that I want to get. Once we have done that, I think, and we've done the main objective, that's when I would like to start getting rid of more of these super agents. Because if my personal playthrough is anything to go by, it is most definitely
Training has stalled.
worth going for. Okay.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Which training room would that be? Because if I remember rightly, the okay, so here then. Yes.
A trap has been
So
triggered.
the training room should have gone into here. I might have to research something for it. So that's for science minions. That's for the infirmary. And I think that is actually for... Yes. So what I'll do is I will research the last of that. And once we've done that... Okay. And now we've got to defeat Atomic Olga. Let's go. I did start another personal run on Maximilian, and so far that seems to be rather funny, for lack of a better word. Seems our cover operation is doing really well. Got a lot of tourists, which means we get a hell of a steady income. See, and this is why I always try and take the hint, or try and advise people that, if possible, go for the cover operations. Side stories, so that once you unlock these, the slot machines, it is really more of a boon than people think, because all you really need...
Your vaults are full.
Because then all you really need is, quite a few, try and get as many tourists into the cover operation as possible. And then all you really need is perhaps, you know, a couple of these. I mean, like, I've got them in all 4, but, you know, look, this is not really going down, which could potentially mean I can afford more minions. So I've only got 6, however. It does mean then I can keep doing this, and I can probably raise the amount of minions that I have. So I think I'll go with
Training has stalled.
25
Your vaults
each.
are full.
Martial artists, I think I'll go with 5. And we'll go from there.
Something is
Well,
wrong
no,
with
perhaps
either
we can
the
do
minions
15.
or the training room,
As
boss.
far as deception goes, 5 more.
Training has
Probably
stalled.
be more beneficial to do so. And that should be fine. Layer capacity
Something is
250.
wrong with either the minions or the training room,
There we
boss.
go, so we've got that. So let's start the next
has stalled.
step. So it is in the archives, which is this reddish thing.
Mysterious. The best you'll have to throw it.
So this is for the science minions.
Your
Which-
minions are in combat.
I suppose we can do that now.
I meant to leave that one alive. Oh.
Okay, where have you come from, Atomic Olga?
Where that came from.
Where have you come from? Are you in the...
I'm a
Right.
Tommy Golga. Fuel survived before. You are not
Oh,
strong
there we go.
than my will.
You sabotaged the Crime Lord supply... Oh, okay. Full Metal Jackie, reach it out to her, she may work with you. Okay, so that's another thing we can do. She's down here, so reach out. And now we just need to dig an entrance to the upper layer, upper reaches. Really don't need that one. There we go. Muscle minions only. And that should be fine. Seems like it's hustling and bustling out here. We can do that. I'll dig another one for... Well, in fact, I could do that.
Am I to believe that your name is really Full Metal Jackie?
It was either that or Lock, Stock, and Carol. Now, you buying or selling, mate?
Buying, but I don't work remotely. I want you to demonstrate your wares in person. Premium prices paid.
Ooh, reckon I'd be a drongo to say no to that kind of cash. My other clients might have an issue with it, though.
I don't care about them. Make me happy, and I'll be the only client you ever need.
I really love Full Metal Jackie because she's Australian.
Is deserting.
Preferred by
Trap has been
deception.
triggered.
You
Oh,
chose
okay.
poorly, Atomic Ogre.
Okay.
You could have been my killing machine. Instead, killed by my machines.
I am not dead yet, Red Ivan. And I can still stop you.
You would think that while you fought me, I was...
What? Yet, I refuse to let you.
Red Ivan, come on!
You will do nothing but watch. And when you wonder how I came up with brilliant plan, I learned it from you.
Oh, that is brilliant. Okay, so that's deception. This one will be muscle.
Your vaults are full.
See, I don't really need 2 there. But I will do that. Okay. Sorry fellas, but one's gonna have to be out of commission for a little while and gather ammo. Okay, so I'll be right back once I've done that, and hopefully it'll be raring to go. Okay, so we have symmetry in the layer, and I believe we should have had the bee trap research,
Minions are in combat.
which is fine. Okay, and I believe that one's already there, and therefore, and we've also progressed in the the Metal Jackie storyline.
What? Affirmative.
Come on, Mr. Ivan. We need your specialities.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Oh, why isn't this finished yet?
Well, we can do that as well. Okay, well that's that one. We still need to get rid of the goons. Who...
A minion is deserting.
I want that intruder dead if you
Two.
find them.
It's the only problem when it goes
A
fast,
minion
is that
is
it's...
deserting.
I have reports
Okay,
of
so
an
that's
intruder
3,
in
we
the
still need
lair.
5.
What's supposed to be left? Minions, seek and destroy this intruder.
There we go.
A minion is deserting.
Well, there's not really a lot we can do about that, really.
Oh. Oh,
A minion is deserting.
This was the other thing why I wanted Iris.
Your henchman is in combat.
what's supposed to be left? There's an intruder here. Kill.
They don't stand a chance.
Barely rumble my seat.
We might need more mercs
Your
and stuff to
minions
come
are
in.
in combat.
So you will do... Oh, 5 cards. Thank
A
you, I'll
minion
take that.
is deserting.
I'll take you.
A henchman is in danger.
Don't worry, backup is on the way.
A minion is deserting.
You all just need to hold out.
Training has stalled.
Okay, there's not really a lot going on there. Fire, Doomsday at Northern Hammer
A
District.
group of minions have deserted.
Prepare for power. This one is a waste of uniform. I think niet.
A minion is deserting.
Okay,
Mobilizing.
A group of minions have deserted.
huh. Fair enough. Okay, so this was actually the second time I'm doing this particular bit, because the first time I had died and I didn't manage to catch that on camera, unfortunately. But this time it went a lot smoother.
What to do?
Only this time, I think what I will do is I will also move these things around so it's easier to get through.
A minion is deserting.
I was wondering when that was coming back. As for this, I think it'll be worthwhile. Just in the best interests at heart.
Your minions are in combat.
Yeah, a lot of things are being destroyed here. But I do think we've got things under control here.
The fires are almost under control.
So I can do that. I will now add my save there. Mega saves back in. I think they're leaving because they keep triggering the killer bees. Now I don't know when the rogues come into here, including Symmetry, whether they, you know, steal and try and then escape through the front door. But if that happens to be the case, then maybe I should just like wait for them to come out before having to pursue them. But I have absolutely no idea. Okay, so
All
I'm
fires
like
have been
stuck in this perpetual thing where items are not getting fixed, so they start a fire, the workers put the fire out, and then by the time the techies get round to fixing it, they start a fire again.
A small fire has started in your realm.
And for the last like 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops, it's just been this perpetual
A
cycle.
criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
And we have
An
saboteurs.
inferno
So I'll
is
be right back.
raging. Task
Finally,
complete.
some good news.
Well, mate, deal's a deal. You saved my life, and now I'll sell you my best. But I do also buy, you know?
I don't take your meaning.
Generators, hypercondensers, alloy slabs. Come on, we're both pros here. You're building something big.
Our business.
Get it?
Okay. Is there much more on the side story that perhaps we need to do? Aha. Your device has been a success, and the forces of justice are not the only ones who have noticed. Full Metal Jackie is impressed with you, and she senses a golden opportunity.
Ah, g'day. So, made a few calls, lined up a buyer even. Lets you and me make a fortune, yeah?
A fortune.
Selling your fancy super weapon, you drongo. And don't
Fine, buddy.
assume that I'm in sales.
Defeat arms dealer rogues. Okay. Well, that is something we need to keep an eye on. And they do kind of look like that. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye out for. Now, ooh, there's some things that I didn't replace. I've also changed some of the traps in the vault. Changed it from the killer bees to the poison darts because I know minions can't really trigger that. Not without like
Your
deserting.
minions are in combat.
So I've changed them just so that I know that my minions are safe. And hopefully we won't have much more in the way of minions deserting.
I want that intruder found and killed. I want that intruder dead if you find them.
Ivan? Oh, well, okay, that's not needed. Okay.
Must be an absurdly well-connected woman to shut down a global market.
G'day. Changed your mind about doing business yet?
There are so many other ways you could leverage a profit. Let this one go.
Ain't about the profit anymore. I don't like how you talk to me, so I'm gonna make this difficult.
Very well. I've survived worse. I shall survive you.
See, this was the thing. Watching Pyro doing his thing, he likes the Japanese sort of henchmen or foes, i.e. like Symmetry or what's her name, Fugu. But mine, I just think she's adorable, and I think that's just more because I like the Australians more. But
A
Hey ho.
critical network has too much heat and has rocked down.
Okay. So, let's start researching, shall we? Now we've just got to brag on the world stage. That'll be the main
Your
objective
criminal
done.
networks are idle. Consider running some schemes.
Well, they're not idle anymore. We need to actually cancel that so we can reduce the heat. Pro tip. Whenever you do these blue ones, when they reduce heat, because they take up so much of your intel, it is probably best to cancel it at the last second, even if you get 25%
Read
back.
the report. The fuel generation procedure yielded mixed results.
Even if you only get like a portion back, it is best to get a portion back than it is to let the full amount just dissipate. You still get the reduction in heat down, and you get some back. So that's a pretty good deal.
Mixed?
Yes, a mixture of casualties and fatalities. It's just not practical to manufacture here.
Full Metal Jackie has committed the ultimate sin. She...
Okay, defend your lair against your rivals. Okay, so now we've got to defeat the goons again. And honestly, I'd want Full Metal Jackie as a henchman because she's just completely adorable and yeah. So she will be one that I would like. And here's the main objective done.
I was given Ivania by the last evil genius. Reward for my loyal service. Mostly the service of killing people.
Well, if that's not a direct reference, I don't know what is.
I guess it makes sense that eventually I would kill Ivania. Life sure is funny.
Sure is, Ivan.
You're alright, General. I know Ivania means a lot to you. It can't be easy to...
I am fine.
Don't be so melodramatic, Ivan. Jesus.
This is what had to happen. Every choice has gone.
Okay. So I have a really weird feeling that we are getting close to finishing the main story. However, I am not entirely satisfied if that is the case. Now, luckily, 3 out of the 4 we can do in the layer. But also including the goons in the layer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down the time just so I can properly see what I'm doing.
Minions, seek and destroy this intruder. Find the intruder. Kill the intruder.
Don't panic. Don't worry about distracting them.
Show you what a barracuda can do.
Your minions are in combat.
How many of these things?
Barely rubbed
15.
my suit.
An intruder is in the lair. Kill them. I have reports of an intruder in the lair. Kill them. There's an intruder here. Kill them.
Okay, we need to do like a full
Time to
cleansing.
earn my
Okay, so I think we're very close to be doing these, and then I think we'll pick the rest up in the next episode, I think. So now we just need to fortify criminals networks on the world stage, as well as arrange a fake sale. I'm wondering, no? Could put yeah, no, that makes more sense. I shall put a couple of smaller...
Gotta say, never actually expected you to change your mind. But I'm glad you did.
I would attempting to remake the world order, but I cannot argue with economics.
Ah, settle, Petal. She'll be right as rain. And you'll get paid. I run a fair business here.
I suppose I'll just miss its telltale hum in the bowels of my lair.
Any second now, mate. Brought some friends along just in case. Figured you wouldn't mind. Ta.
Fair play, fair play.
Your minions are in combat. Your minions are in combat.
Okay, and I think that'll do. I know I've got plenty, but there's no harm in making sure. Full Metal with Jackie is here. Convert or her or kill her.
I have reports of an intruder in the lair.
Here's Jackie!
Are you saying we can't actually capture her? Oh, defeat. Okay.
There's an intruder here. Kill them!
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
This intruder must be ignored if discovered.
Let's be friends, mate.
Nobody challenges you and get away with it. They fled with their life, but we will catch up with them eventually. 18. What's this one? Find and capture her so we can access her armed network.
A minion is deserting.
So I'd rather do that than not. Okay, so we've still
A
got
criminal
one of
network
these
has
here.
too much heat and has locked down.
We've got another one down here. We're still waiting for them. And we still need mercs for that. Fair play. And some guards there, which could always come in handy. Martial artists, not so much.
A minion is deserting.
Ah dear. It's hitmen.
Training has stalled.
Well, that's helpful. Not. Come on. This is the one thing I don't understand. Why is it they gathered that? Who are they waiting for? Because as far as I know, I click on that minion, but the minion's in the depot. So that's confusing. Completely confusing. Well, all things considered, I think we're going to pick this up in the next episode. And hopefully we can also deal with some of the super agents as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next episode. Until then, ciao.